But these are the lessons that people teach their kids now. That's the scary part. People are now teaching this to their kids. I see it, because I see how children react when they see something different like me for the first time. And I'll tell you, it changes based on the race of the kid. It does. Like, white kids suck, okay? I hate white kids. They're the worst. Fuck whitey. I hate them. They're taught wrong. White kids are taught, okay, Trevor, we're going outside. Now, if you see anything, Trevor, just don't say anything. Just don't say anything, Trevor. Just hold it in. Hold it here. Hold it right here in your happy place, Trevor. Right here. Right here. If it starts to hurt, don't worry. You can fart. You can just fart, Trevor. You'll be fine. So then the kid sees something different like me. He wants to say something, but he can't. But he wants to, but he can't. But he wants to, but he can't. So he ends up just pointing and gasping, just, ah! Until the mom just grabs him by the head like, don't look, honey. He's special. He's special, honey. Then you got the Mexican kids. Now, Mexican kids, y'all are a little better. You're a little better, because you say stuff, but you say it in Spanish because you think I don't speak it. It's like, sorry, I'm from Southern California, where if you don't speak Spanish, you starve, okay? So, I speak Spanish. I know what these little kids are saying. They're like, mira, este un chiquito, con una cabeza grande, mira. Until the mom comes and hits him. Mijo, do not look into his eyes. It's a chupacabra. See, some of you are laughing because you know what that is. Some of the white people are like, what's a chupacabra? Can you order that from Chipotle? But they're not my favorite kids. No, my favorite kids, by far, black kids. Black kids have got it. Because they don't give a shit. I love black kids, because they see me, they drop, whatever the fuck they're doing. They run across the damn street, just, aye! Aye! What the hell is wrong with you? You think the dad is offended. No, dad's right behind him. Yeah, what the hell is wrong with your midget ass? I got rims bigger than you. Oh, shit. Basically, what I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, the message behind my act, if you can pull one lesson from everything that I'm saying tonight, here it is. I want to be black. I do. I want to be black. And it's a wonderful time. It's a wonderful time to be white in this country, but want to be black. We found out last year that if you're white in this country, but you want to be black, they'll let you be president of the NAACP. Yeah, we found that one out. You know what I'm talking about? Some of you are like, what the hell? I'll explain. It's a doozy, all right? In the great state of Washington, there lives a woman. Her name is Rachel Dolezal, and she is president of her local chapter of the NAACP, National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. What a wonderful story. Oh, wait, I forgot one minor detail. She white, okay? She's white, and they announced this on the news. They're like, a white woman is running the NAACP. And I'm like, what? How did that happen? They're like, she fooled everyone. She fooled everyone. Nobody knew she was white. I'm like, how did no one know she was white? Was she just like turning down pumpkin spice lattes every minute? Just like, did she burn a pair of Uggs? Like, how the fuck did no one know she was white? And they're like, she changed her appearance. She looked black. I'm like, you can do that? The Robert Downey Jr. Tropic Thunder surgery is real. And they said, here's what she looked like. And they showed her picture. You guys remember seeing that picture? Yeah. Was anyone fooled by that fucking picture? No one was fooled by that fucking picture. I knew that was a white woman. I could tell it was a white woman because I looked at the hair. The hair was a tail right there. That's white hair. You put a pencil on that, it's falling out. That's not black hair. That's not black hair. Stevie Wonder would have looked at her and be like, that's a white bitch. Then they made the announcement. Rachel Dolezal is going to appear on the Today Show, and I'm like, oh, I'm watching that. So I watched it, and they asked her, why did you pose as a black woman? Now, if she had said something along the lines of, well, you know what? I did what I did because I support black people, I respect black culture, and I felt that doing this gave me the best opportunity to give back to my own community. If she said something like that, I'd be like, you know what? Okay, I get it. A little weird, but okay. I understand. That's not what she said. No, that's not what she said. Why would you pose as a black woman? Oh, she did that, first of all. And if you're trying to pass as a black woman, step one, don't do that shit. Don't do, A black woman has never done that in the history of man. They might have thrown in a every now and then, but never. That is pure white suburban bitch right there. That's pure. What do you mean, pose a black woman? What do you mean, I am a black woman? I am a black woman because I identify as a black woman. Yes, I might be black on the inside, but I am white on the outside. It's like a reverse Oreo cookie. People, we took the Caitlyn Jenner shit too far. Okay, we did. Now, that's not me saying anything negative against transgender people. Please do not mix my words. I support transgender people because, my God, if you're born one sex, you live for a while as that sex, and you're like, you know what? No, this is not who I'm supposed to be. And you want to go through that entire process to change. You want to go through the hormone therapies, have the plastic surgeries, write that really awkward email to your family. Hey, not going to have a dick anymore. Merry Christmas. Like, that's got to be tough, and I support you, especially if you're a dude and you become a woman. If you're a dude and you become a woman, they take it, okay? They take it, and once it's gone, it's gone. It's gone. It's not like tattoos. Like, tattoos are permanent. Tattoos are not permanent. You can get them lasered off, covered up. You can do all these different sorts of things with your tattoos. Can't do that. Once that's gone, it's gone. There's no such thing as a re-dickiotomy, okay? Like, that's not happening. So I'm not against transgender people. No. I'm against all the people that ever since the Caitlyn Jenner thing, now they're hopping on this I identify as bandwagon, where that's all you have to say is I identify as, then whatever you say after that, we immediately have to treat you as such, no questions asked. So you'd be like, I identify as a black person, we have to treat you like a black person. I identify as a hamster, we gotta get you a little ball, the water bottle, like that's it. It's like, fine, as long as we all get to do this, ladies, I identify as Channing Tatum, suck my dick, okay? How about that? What? I can be Magic Mike. I can be Magic Mike. Check that shit out right there. Yeah, that's Magic Mike right there. I am Magic Mike XXS. But I still understand what she's saying. She wants to be black. Great. I want to be black. I would love to be black. And I'm halfway there. I'm halfway to being black. Because check it out. That is a black ass right there. I don't care what you say. That is a black ass. Nicki Minaj got nothing on me. My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't. That's a black ass. But I want to be full. I want to be 100%. I want to be a black midget. I'd be a niglet. White people, that is the funniest joke you could never tell at work tomorrow. You'll try. People be like, oh, what'd you do last night? Oh my God, I saw this comedian, Brad Williams. He's a little tiny dude, but he says he wants to be a black midget. He be called it. You should go see him next time he's in town. That's what you should go do. I get it, white people. I get that I can say things that a lot of you can't. And there's a reason why. It's not because I'm a comedian. It's not because I'm clever. Here's why I can say things that you can't. I'm cute, okay? I'm very cute. I'm downright adorable. When you're adorable, you just make things better. Dwarves make everything better. I made a car accident better recently. I did, true story. I was talking with my buddy Adam, and while we're talking out front of his apartment, this car is driving, spins out of control, slams to a light pole. I freak out, I look at Adam, I go, I'm gonna go help. He looks at me and goes, what the fuck are you gonna do? And he's right. What the fuck would I do? My people are not exactly lifesavers, all right? You've never been at the beach, seen a dwarf lifeguard, see someone drowning, put on 2 floaties and be like, I got this shit! Okay, that's never happened. But I wasn't thinking about that. I just saw someone in trouble. I knew they needed help. I had to do something. So I start running across the street. Now, you have to see this from the woman's perspective. In her mind, she was driving along normally, having a great day. All of a sudden, she spins out of control. She slams to a light pole. She's all discombobulated, and then she just looks up and sees me like... just barreling across the street like I'm a retarded Avenger, okay? And then she has this moment where everything changed for her. It switched. She was depressed, obviously, in a car accident, traumatic experience. Sees me, everything goes the other way. She's like, oh my God, what just happened to me? I was just in a car accident. What's gonna happen to my car? Is it wrecked? Is it towed? Is my insurance gonna go up? Am I okay? Do I have to go to the hospital? Like, what was going through her mind? Like, I'm pretty sure I get 3 wishes now. I make everything better. I made my own car accident better. Yes, I was in one, and it's embarrassing because it was my fault. I was an idiot. I was texting while driving, like a moron, heads down, not paying attention. All of a sudden I look up, nail this dude's car, wreck his car, wreck my car. We both get out of the cars to assess the damage. He looks and sees me and just goes, worth it. That happened to me. Why did he say that? What was he thinking? Well, hit a dwarf. That's 25,000 points. I'm kicking ass right now. I make everything better. Stressful situations like car accidents, I make better. I make boring things better, like grocery shopping. It's boring, but we all gotta do it. We all gotta grocery shop. You guys do it, I do it, part of the human condition. Nothing entertaining about grocery shopping. But if I buy 1 box of Lucky Charms, holy shit! Could you imagine being at a grocery store, you look down the aisle and just see me jamming with my box of Lucky Charms. If you saw that, you'd be like, fuck it, I'm buying a lottery ticket. This is the greatest day of my life.